Mm. Oh, we live. Oh, we is live. Hello. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling, everybody? I am El Roche. Look here. It's been a minute, all right? Happy New Year. Happy Valentine's Day. Shoot, we coming up on March now. We coming up on a whole new month. Just about happy Black History Month. All right, let's get it on. Or better yet, should I say Black Future Month? Hey, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Look, I feel good. I've been all right. I hope y'all have been okay. 2021 has been a doozy. That's something I can't say, to say the least. Ooh, I forgot my other phone. But we are here in 2022. So many things have been going on since, we couldn't even, it was 111. Hey, what's going on if you are in? Yes, this is Tarot with the T. All right, before we just dive right on in, because it's been a minute since I've been here anyway. So you know the routine. After y'all stick around, because I usually say, cruise, take a look around. You like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Those things are free. Those things really are free. And also because this is Tarot with the T, this is our live stream. If you do catch me during this live, y'all, I'm gonna say this from time to time. If you have a question that you want to ask, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. I'm just here talking. I'm just here discussing. I can't even catch up on all the things that have happened. But like I said, if I look in that comment section and see you got a question, I'll get to it. I'll answer it too while you're here. But nonetheless, let's go on and continue. So we knee deep. Well, I ain't going to say knee deep. We're not there. We're just out the gate of 2022. And how's y'all year been going so far? I hope good. I hope so. I can't complain. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not even going to lie to you. And that's not even me just, you know how we got to, as we could say in simple terms, fake it till you make it. Nah. Just really being blessed. Just really being humbled and really just taking in things that, have increased or have grown, or you do see changing. I can't say the year started off okay. My weekend even been all right. You should follow me on Instagram. I post a little more. I talk a little more there. But like I say, we just getting right on into it. Look, we can't get too deep here. There are times when I can't even talk too hard about certain topics because we end up having technical difficulties, glitches, what have you. Mark my word. But nonetheless, we're just going to keep it simple and then go on down. So I want to say, in like simplest terms, when it comes to one recap I want to talk about, because I have mentioned this person on this platform. I have referenced her work before, but just one recap is the Tasha K and Cardi B situation. One thing that I will say from that, just my overall just opinion. Look, it's freedom of speech across, and that takes freedom of speech to really get certain messages and information across. And when it comes to a time when it's completely hindered, people make mistakes. That's when I feel like, dang, that's kind of, and this is me. Look, I'm over here sitting on a platform talking to y'all about certain things. I don't want it to come a time, and you can reference different works where I say they will censor things that you want to say. And the only thing I will say in Tasha K defense, you can't lie. I remember the National Enquirer when I was little. Those the tabloids, and they went in, y'all. They went in with information. This is before social media. But from me seeing or listening to certain things that she said or information she's brought out, other major platforms, and I'm not talking about TMZ. I'm talking about the feds. I'm talking about in those legal terms, they've actually used some of her information and put on record. I'ma just say, and they ain't call her no lie. So I'll just say, I'm just leave it at that. But when it comes to targeting certain people, it's almost bullying. I'll just say that. It's almost bullying what she was doing. But nonetheless, y'all know I'm just here. Y'all know I'll go off talking. Like I said, if you just getting in, if you have a question, you just want to know something, you just want to sit up and listen, that's cool. I love that. But if you have a question as well, drop it in the comment section. Go on, do that. I'm trying to keep it surface level because, like, I'm on edge about stuff that is just, I don't want to go in, baby. So we just keeping it cute, y'all. We just keeping it real surface level. We got 9 of Baskets coming in. And I feel like, and I've heard this too, even though they're trying to say mostly like, cause she owes Cardi some money. 9 of Baskets is a very prosperous card. And it's just in energy to talk, like, she's going to take a blow, baby. You're going to have to pay that lady her money, baby. You got to pay. Look, hey, baby. Hey, y'all, I got a tab with, baby. I got you. Pay up. She said, I ain't got it. But there's going to be bounce back to it because she still has a platform. You know what I'm saying? She still has avenues that she goes by. She has a network that she uses. Lately, if you see a show that comes on, she still has people sponsoring. They're still supporters. So there's going to be a bounce back. There's going to be a way. I love 9 of Baskets. It's a very hopeful card. You know what I'm saying? 10s are complete, but 9s are good in these instances. There's a lot of knowledge. It's money, it's prosperity, it's you being able to move around. It's that passport always stick out with me. So that's all we're going to say to that. Okay, what's up, LH? Hey. All right. So that's Novatasha. That's all I got for. But we got, all right, a question going on. What we got for it? If you move to Texas, what's up, baby? This the Lone Star State. What's up? You know, different parts of Texas, really, Texas is big. Texas is big. If you drive across Texas, that is a drive. I have not. I need to make that journey that away. But let's talk about it. And just giving a general energy, general feel of how would it be if you were to come to this part. Let's see. What do we have here? What message do you have here? How would it be if she moved to Texas? How would it be, baby? Okay, so how would it be if you moved to Texas? Look, I ain't mad at it. I feel like it's an adventure, to tell you the truth. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's gonna be a lot of things put in your way. Look, we're gonna break it down in a minute, but the energy that I see so far, it's a lot of things that can get started if you were to go to Houston. I'm sorry, I'm saying Houston like Chime acting like them my people in the NO, they focus on one city as a whole. Texas is so vast. I'm from Houston, that's why I said that, but Texas as a whole. I feel like there will be some opportunities that are coming your way, but it will cause some indecisiveness when I see this 2 of Sticks coming in the mix. And with 2 of Sticks, you see this person, they're like at a crossroad. 2s is always about choices. And I think you're going to be put with a lot of choices, but I feel it's a good thing. It's a good energy. And when I say things starting in types of energy, we got 2 major suits in the mix. I got Son of Knives and the Daughter of Sticks. That's why I said, Well, look at that. And see, I was just saying Houston because I'm in Houston. Look, 222, baby. I'll be catching that, boy. Look. Houston is a good move. Everybody coming to Houston. Oh, gosh. Okay, I just had this conversation when I say, y'all do not come here. We closed. We're closed because everybody coming on through. But I think it's going to be good if you do come on through to Houston. So back to this cute. Back to the Son of Knives and the Daughter of Basket. See the two suits surrounding that? These are major figures. I love this deck. And I said an adventure because baby is in a new frontier and she is on her horse. She is the daughter of Styx. She's that fire energy. You got a lot of stuff starting. You got a lot of things you're going towards. And anytime that I see anything that involves some type of mobility, movement, transportation, and you on the right path, if you ain't come through lost, you ain't come through stuck, stopping. No, we're blazing through. There's going to be a new chapter that's going on within your life. That's what we ending with. But it's going to start with something else. It's going to take something from you with this Son of Knives. Shout out to my air signs, my air energy, Gemini's in the building. Speaking of twins, speaking of two, look at me. I'm just, look, this ain't about you, girl. All my Libras, all my Aquarius. Okay, we got some other air signs in the mix, but Son of Knives, that's what that knife energy is about. That's that air. So it might be some things you need to sort out, some information you do, some people you need to talk to. When I see him coming through, like, look at it. Where is he going? Is this a courthouse? Is it a church? What do he got to talk about? What is he finna come through bringing? What is he finna cut through? I like that energy, but it's very, we finna make some breakthroughs, but this is ending on this. It makes it like there's a next chapter for you, and it's in a good way. But that's up to you. It's up to you. You're gonna be put with some choices when you get there. Houston is where you think. Houston is all right too. You know what? I don't know where you're coming from, but I will say this: there is opportunity in Houston. Depending, I mean, any different field that you are working in, just about, there is that. If there's entrepreneurialish, there is that. But I feel like there's some other things going on than just job opportunity too, when it comes to choices or whatever like that. So let me just give one little wrap. Hello, you call me live. Yes, I'm excited for you to be here. What's going on? Hello, 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 hello. I am excited to be here. Okay, we just talking. We just chilling for a second. But let me come. Let me see. Yeah, you're very welcome, Al. Oh, look this come through. That's it. I'm gonna end this with you. And I hope you still here. I hope you is. Because this one just flew out because I wanted one more card to come out. You're going to a new chapter, like I'm saying. But like how we starting with that Son of Knives, and I just talked about tens being that completion. You got that Ten of Knives, you're gonna have to break through, baby. You're gonna have to end some stuff. You finna have to cut through some stuff before you go into this chapter. Look at that Ten of Knives. Got that doggone, he got what usually Ten of Knives will have somebody laid out with some knives in it. All right. Uh-oh. Are we back? Y'all seen the kitty cat? I'm sorry. I do apologize. Look, I couldn't put it on airplane mode, y'all. I got the tingles. All right. I couldn't put it on airplane mode. We transitioning to some good stuff. I had to take that real quick. Okay. But anyway, hello, Conversations with You. Hello. We back. We are all back. If Elle is still here, I don't know. But if you're going to catch it on the replay, I don't think this is a bad thing. This is beautiful. This is a good sign because this is an end to something in order to begin something. Not taking this as an end all be all, just the overall message to you. Because I mentioned that with that Son of Knives. And like I say, like even when you think of Son of Knives with the traditional tarot, this is a very like a young energy. Like we out there, we're ready to do it. We're gonna talk about it. It might get a little messy, but it's gonna handle it. Okay, that's all. Okay. Long time no see, Baron. Hello. We here now though, and my back hurt. Oh, sending some healing energy, sending some love and light to you. I look at me, I'm finna be nosy and ask questions. I was finna say, what you need? You need some heat or some ice? Which one? Or both? Y'all, if y'all are just making it in, again, I'm El Roche. If y'all have little questions, we can do a little answers. We could do a little something like that. Or if you just got topics y'all want to talk about, I'm just here to talk while I can. I have a long list of stuff that this ain't even gone. This is a recap of the month. This is a whole recap of the month. I want to be delicate with things, y'all. I really do want to be delicate with certain topics that I talk about, because even if you follow me on Instagram, like certain things that I post, y'all know I do stuff. And I'm very thankful for people that come through. But if y'all know, I'm a very eclectic person, so you might come for one thing and then you might end up here for something else. But I know for a fact, like with engagement, some of y'all aren't getting notifications. Some of y'all aren't being aware if I go live, if I post stuff. Some people I follow, I have to go to their page to see stuff. Look here, what we got for it. But that's neither here nor there. That happens. You gonna see it if you see it. You're gonna get a message if you do. If you don't, it'll be here. As long as it's here. Even though everybody getting to a point, they own apps and websites, child. But I digress. Let's talk about it. Let's see. We got another question before we get to a topic. Beautiful. Come on, Queen. What you got? What can I expect in March? What do the ancestors have to say about? I like that. I'm zoomed in on that one. And the what's in store for you in March. And you know what? You're right on time. We look at that. You caught me on the 28th, baby. It ain't the first just yet. It was right around the corner. New beginnings. Springtime. What do the ancestors have to say about March? This card came to me earlier today. Top and bottom. All right now. So this month is going to be interesting. This month is going to be interesting for you. I'm coming through, and I don't be caring about, too hard about orders and what's upright, reverse, or whatever, whoop-de-doo, whatever. But they did all come through upside down. They really did. But that doesn't matter. But the first one is that Six of Coins. This that one that stick out for me, because this is my love. I love this card because it's always talking when it needs to. But when it's talking about, I'm big on energy, I'm big on exchanges. It's things literally exchanging hands. Sometimes it's a person giving, sometimes it's a person receiving in this. When I think of this card, when this card pops up to me, it's a contractual contract, something like that. It's deals being made, even though he's a gambling man, but it's really money exchanging to somebody else, because that's that energy. It's that 6 of coins. And then we saying 369. That's very interesting. But when it comes in reverse to me, it is being mindful of, I ain't gonna put you on the giving or the receiving end. I'm not gonna put you on either one of that, because it really is about that type of exchange of energy when you talk about it. It don't have to be just money. It don't have to be just money. Even though this is a physical thing, I think either be mindful if we're talking about physical things, if we're talking about properties or things that are in your hand, because I'll just throw that because of that element that's popping out too. Being mindful of your things. It's something with exchanging, because I'm going to say that too when we go to Father Sims. When he's coming through in reverse, this is my temperance card. I love him. I love him. That's that temperance card. It's about balance with this card. With this one, it's the person that got the foot in the water and their foot on the ground. We always talking about not just physical and alchemist, because that's what he's literally doing. He's doing work. He pouring into a chicken, and that's what, manifestation, magic, what that's about. You got to be your own alchemist. But with temperance as well, it's about knowing the right time. It's about timing too. Knowing when you should make certain moves, or knowing when you should make certain decisions on certain things so your work can go into play. Being mindful of that. If he coming through on balance too. That's the only thing. And then we gonna end with this. Why is my strength card coming here? Why is my beautiful Leo, why is my strength card coming through not feeling, when you know it? When I see this card, this is on some, no, you're not lacking. This is when you know it. You got it, but something is causing something, some fear, some minor thing is causing maybe that disruption. Do not be fearful. You know that. Do not be fearful. Do not let that energy come into your heart. The top and bottom, right? This card came to me earlier. I was minding my business, talking about this card earlier. Literally, that 4 of Knives came in right, because you know what it is? Mental. It's all mental. You got a lot on your mind. Do not take this time to meditate like I know you're doing, but really, really do it. Take time to think, take time to calculate. We're talking about that knife energy, and I'm talking about air and intellect. Take time to think. You already know, you listening. We know that. Allow ancestors to talk a little more to you. They there, you know that. And how I know that, because you've been taking time to yourself. So you have been putting in the work. This is that Hermit card. You've done it. You've been doing it. He went to himself in the woods to get his herbs, to get his medicine, to make his work done. And I know you know. Look at that. All I know, I do have a lot on my mind. Let's just keep saying. How can I like that? Can I just like that? Because people don't know. And I was going, and I, just because I know you know that you've been taking time to yourself, because you've had no choice to, and I know you had no choice to, because you were forced to focus your energy on more important things, and you're doing it. You are doing it. Don't be afraid of the next move. Don't be afraid. Don't let that fear come into play. It's a lot on your plate. You got a whole lot on your plate. But it is all going to weigh itself out. It's all going to balance itself out. Let me see. Is it upright? It's all going to balance itself out. No cap. Okay, Capricorn. All I know is y'all Capricorns are a blessing. Whoo, shout out. Can I take a second to shout out Capricorns real quick? Can I shout out Cap? I love all my signs. You know I rep Gemini all day. You know that. Every Capricorn in my life, they are the literal, it is an earth energy, is an earth sign. Y'all are the literal rocks to this whimsical willow tree. Shout out to Erykah Badu. Her solar return was not too long ago. Like a willow tree, baby. Y'all are my rocks. This is my mama, my best friend. I got some caps in my life. You are one too. And you are a rock. And girl, you are the rock. Ooh, I love them earth signs. Anyway, look at that. I love all you zodiacs. Okay, but baby, it's something about you Capricorns because there are literal Capricorns in my life that have saved it. All right. Keep me grounded. But please, baby, keep that energy. You have that energy. You know that. You know you got that, Ashe. Look at that. I just saw a kitty cat go through my window. See, it's too much action. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Ancestors are, yes. Come on now. People got to get with it. If you're not communicating with yourself, y'all seen how I pulled that card of that hermit card. That card, if you're not going within, if you're not going to, you reaching your higher self too. Yes, you believe in spirit, call it what you want. I love God. We could call it that. We talk about Jesus over here too, even because his real birthday coming up in March. Y'all know it's the real new year. I ain't gonna even start. We're gonna start. But baby, I'm just trying to tell you. Oh, I love energy. You are like, thank you. Thank you, Queen. I love your energy too. Okay. Hello. Get it. I'm sprinkling it. Even though we cute today. We cute. If y'all got a question, go ask. We're gonna go to something else, y'all. It's Black Future Month, baby. We love everybody over here. So we talk about it all. But let's focus in on it. What's some other things we recapping? My list has no type of order to it at all. It really don't. I'm just picking some and go. Thandie Newton over here with her ambiguous tears. Girl, slow down. She was crying like, I'm so sorry I took all of you. If y'all know who Thandie Newton, she's a wonderful actress. I like her in a good amount of films, baby. Look up her IMDb. I ain't finna cite nothing that I can't stick out just right now. But she dope. And yeah, she was on there crying, talking about, I'm so sorry. That I was so beautiful then and got picked for roles and took y'all men's. I'm like, baby, you don't gotta. If you're coming to me as someone who is of the race, ambiguous, whatever, and you coming with apologetic energy, don't do that. Please don't do that. That's not how we get along over here. That's understand and get an understanding of whatever privilege you may have when you do approach, whatever that could be. I have a privilege. I don't know, whatever. We already got into that in previous videos. Many previous videos, from colorism to whatever, to all of them. Go check them out. But rather that, just come to me understanding whatever you had, understand the historical value, and just appreciate whatever I got. Thandie, girl, it's okay. Now, we wrapping up Black History Month, all right? We going into it, and I did make a note of this, and I want to say this, because this is old topics that I've said when it comes to critical race theory. I call it United States history. That's what I call it, U.S. history. When it comes to that, y'all are just going to have to allow that piece of education to come. It's going to come through regardless. Everything that I have learned has not been from school anyway. And y'all want to take that misinformation out. Baby, go on, take it out, because half of it is wrong anyway. Half of those black and white pictures y'all seen had color. Remember that. That's recent. A lot of them people are alive. That's recent. There have been a lot of things that have been just shown anyway that people have gotten to understand. I'll talk about Nat Turner. I'm not even gonna get into that just yet. But I really want y'all to know that I was very confused. I always say this. When I learned about him in school in the books, I was very confused about who he was and his purpose because they made him to be a villain. This is the guy who rebelled. There were a lot of rebellions. We said that throughout the states. It wasn't just people docile. But to get a perspective, do y'all really got to understand what they did with his body afterwards? When he was unalived, when they did capture Nat Turner. I'm not finna go through who he was. You better go look it up. You better study. You should know this. I'm gonna just say that. But the new information for some is what they did to the rest of him when they were done with him. He was souvenirs. Some of them ate him. Some of them put pieces of him in different things. Just know that that's what needs to change your perspective on history. That's all I want to say about critical race theory. And that little girl that was on there that had their protest outside of school saying that Martin Luther King freed the blacks. Y'all need to teach y'all kids, right, child? So I put Adele here, right? There was a lot going with Adele that I noticed that I just wanted to, I got my little Zodiac. I'm not even deep in the Zodiac. I'm not even deep hard like that. Not Zodiac. I'll be more specific with that. I'll be more specific. Astronomy, astrology, natal charts. You know, I got my reading. I got my people that I can reference who are very privy to information with the alignment of the planets. I have some breakdowns of different major events that have happened that have to do with planetary systems. Okay, you see, I can use that jargon. So there are things with Adele that did pop off throughout. What was the time when she was performing live for that couple? It was a very sentimental moment, and this guy, he came and had his girlfriend come in blindfolded to an Adele concert, a performance. And this performance was for Adele's not solar return. Look at me talking about planetary systems. Which one was Saturn? Saturn. Jupiter. One of them returns, y'all. I'm not even finna play on my computer and Google it. I'm really not. She had the planet. If you know the performance, she had the planet earrings on, as well as, I'm just minding my business. I wasn't looking up none of this information, and I just saw this. Adele performed live for these people. This black boy proposed to his woman. It was either Saturn or Jupiter, and Mama's had tattoos on both of her wrists of this planet, and it was either Saturn or it was Jupiter. And with these planets, when you're around this age, help me out, if you're around the late 20s to 33, hey, 33, you go through this change when you have this return of this planetary system. I gotta look it up. I have to. She was pulling energy that night, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Adele was pulling a whole lot. That was a ritual going on. That was a ritual in that performance. I was watching. I even took part of that. That's the energy I felt from it. I just couldn't take in the love. They had me crying. The couple had me crying when this boy proposed to this girl. And then I just saw them tattoos, and then I saw them earrings, and then I just looked up the article, and this all y'all talking about is that return. I'm like, okay, Adele. How do y'all think she is with that boy, that man of hers that she is with? If she's canceling shows and whatnot. That was another one that was on my heart. But let's start on that solar system. That reason for that date too, just showing that, look at this 4 knives coming through again. I'm gonna just sit on that. This card has been making cameo to. There's gonna always, when I get the plan, there's always gonna be a cameo that's hard. And Four of Knives is that, I'm telling you, it's mental, very much so. You have to sit. It's a sitting time before you make a move, and you got to really have this moment in time to recharge, to re-energize yourself, to really get this together before you can do something else. Something else. I feel like different people have people around them for certain reasons. And Adele is this woman. She's always been beautiful, and she's been through this transformation. She look good. Mama looks snatched. Okay. You need to be doing you the way you need to be doing you, girl. What you trying to do? But look at me being nosy, because I did think of her new boo. It's an interesting energy from him when I think of different people who have different people that come into their lives, and they act as partners, but they have major impacts of how they move within their career. And it's even different if somebody comes on as a manager, but if you're just like a partner, even though you do things a bit, baby, this girl has been Adele since 19. Like 19, I'm sorry, like we just getting here to 33. You just got here. You just got here. So why is there this major energy with you being able to make moves with that? And looking Father, I swear I'm mixing these cards up. Y'all see, I'm just sitting here shuffling. If you hear, but he came through again, that Temperance, this Father Sims. And I also always talk about him too, because I love this card. He is about being that alchemist, being somebody who can bring things into this part from another. That's one thing about it. But I love him too, because this is who Zora Neale Hurston. I'm gonna shout out because they talked about this is Black History Month, Future Month. And none other than to speak on it a lot when I can. But this is somebody she worked with when she came to New Orleans. She went everywhere. She went to Africa. She went to Haiti. She went to other parts of the Caribbean too, to get that connection between the diaspora. I talked about that. We're going to get into the diaspora in a minute, y'all. And to understand the spiritual aspect of it. And one major part that this man taught her work. He taught her candle work. He taught her how to find self too. Yes. But it's one story when she went to Haiti, how they broke down. Zora Neale Hurston heard herself, how they broke down, how they do, and how people get on with sacrifices, doing things to get on. People got to watch people they got around them. That's what I'm going to say to Adele. You have to. Girl, he got you crying and canceling shows. Girl, stop. No. Girl, what you doing? Okay. Hey. Hello. Hey. Oh, thank you. We just chilling. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be reading a little bit. Just doing a little. I haven't been, and I will say this too, especially the end of last year. I'm telling you, it's been a lot of stuff going on in 2021. Y'all know that. And you can see times that I attempted to go live. I attempted to do something. There was always, I literally caught a flat tire on the way home on the freeway. Like, well, this is one night, and I ask because I still do read, but then I'm told to sit still sometimes. And so I was just told to sit with my energy. That's it. That's the main thing. Ooh. Why would my speaker come on now? I'm hollering. I am hollering. I hope this ain't on. I hope this ain't gonna get annoying. Look at this. Please come back on. Come on back on. That is ridiculous. I love it. Every time. I love it. That is so funny. I told you. I hope y'all heard that. I really hope y'all heard that music. Ooh, I hope that music. Look. Right when I said that, my speaker was still attached to my phone. The boombox start playing. Right when it started connecting, I thought it was off. I had to start laughing. I'm telling you, there's always some type of disruption. But then there's always these moments where it's like, say something. Girl, talk. Because y'all know how I do. Before I do different things, whatever it is that I do when I'm minding my business, I ask for permission. There's some counsel. There's some talking. There's something. There's something. So we got the okay, but there's always something else that just come in the mix. I really hope that they recorded that doggone. That was if y'all didn't hear that song, that was Grover Washington, Mr. Magic, right? Somebody had one lovely spirit. She posted on her Instagram, and that was my daddy. That was on 3-peat when I was a child, so I played that earlier. And that's so interesting that would be what. Let me shut up. Look here. I ain't finna start a child. Yes, they'll make you sit still. I had to sit still. I had to be still. I had to focus on other things. All right. I really did. And now that I feel like I'm starting to, and this is my thing too, and I spoke on this the last live, when you're able to not reset, not start over, but yeah, we starting there, but you coming into it with the right mind frame. That was the main message from last year. You're coming into it with the perspective of, okay, we know what we're doing now. We got it. And we moving. And things have been manifesting for me. I'm just patient. And that's going to be for y'all too. I'm telling you. Ooh, when you have to sit still and you really don't fight it, and you do, and then you focus on the things you not just supposed to, but controlling what is in your world, controlling what is right in front of you, what you can control, and get in order. I'm still got some stuff I'm getting in order. Don't start with me. I know we got a lot. But when you doing it and you in control of it, all that other's gonna fall into place. Let me not curse. Let me not. I'm finished to in a minute though. We keeping it cool. So what's up, baby? If y'all do have questions, go ahead and ask one or two. I'm just moving on along. We're doing a recap of things that have been going on. So let's see. Ooh, baby. I said Nick Cannon. Oh, all right. 44. Right when I looked at the time of amount of time we've been live. Look here, Tricky Nick. You celibate, but you're having that ain't a tribe. That's a communal. That's a whole. We talked about you, Nick. We already talked about this. We went over Nick. No. See, you got on my radar when I first went in on the whole George Floyd situation. You were one of the major players who was acting real. 1 minute you speaking real truth on your podcast, real truth, having people on there who might know some knowledge or two. And then when that community that community that do that, look, we love everybody, but we're going to keep it 1,000. Just like Whoopi Goldberg kept it 1,000. She got suspended for basically telling the truth. Whoa! This is how we're going to segue into the next one. Hold up, Nick. Whoopi Goldberg told the truth, y'all. Y'all remember she got suspended for being on The View? This all I'm gonna speak on that. First off, United States had a whole Nazi sector. We're not gonna do this. That's why they don't play the History Channel. I love We used to watch the History Channel up in this house. Speaking of talking about, shout out to my daddy. We set up did that. Yeah, United States had a whole sector for the U.S. Nazis, but wasn't she telling the truth when she said that she see white folks? That's just white folks, right? That's hard. That's just the blunt country version of what I'm saying. But then I got a song, somebody speaking on the events that are going on in Ukraine right now, and this was a guy saying, this is terrible seeing this. This is terrible because now we're seeing blue eyes and blonde hair going against each other. This isn't just refugees. This is other Europeans that are going through this. Y'all just said the same. Nick Cannon, back to that. See, I'm getting better with staying on track, y'all. Baby, Nick Cannon, look here. And we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to that. We're just keeping it. This matter of fact, part one. I'm gonna throw one or two more topics, and I might come back to y'all some other time in a couple of days, baby. I'm just giving the best that I got right now. And nonetheless, look, we already spoke about him then before, how he backpedaled and popped because he had to make that bread back then. And he wasn't gonna lose that. My thing that I got from him, he would have been okay. That was the reading I do remember with him. It's coming back to me. Nick Cannon would have been okay if he would have kept doing what he was doing. You would have lost a couple of things. Wilding out wasn't technically yours anyway, but you would have been on a rough start. But you would have gone somewhere with this, Nick. Ay, Dios. They calling me. Don't nobody call any other time. You could have been somewhere with your platform. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. You could have spoke truth to your platform and the money would have came. That's what my reading was to Nick Cannon a long time ago. Before he backpedaled, popped, and even was finna change his religion to be Jewish, all that. Brought a rabbi on, all that, to apologize to the people. Because you know where your money was. Now fast forward a little bit. You claiming to have hair wraps and doing all that, claiming to have certain religions and followers, and this for the black folks, and you talk all types of down to our white counterparts, call them all type of from the Caucasoid Mountain and blah, blah, blah. All of them, you could speak on that, but every child that you are having, their children are not going to be of melanated persuasion after a while. Okay? And then you're putting these women into situations that are toxic. They're all single. They're growing up to be in single households. You just had a child transition when one is coming through the door. I ain't speak on Nick like that. When things started, we already read on it, and I said, what you doing with this tribe? What's the real reason? You having all of these babies? And some people had some theories that almost could make sense. Y'all ain't gonna like to hear that. I ain't gonna use all them examples of what's the real reason. You said you mourn the fact that you couldn't be present for that one that is gone, and you mourn the fact that the ones now you can't spend the time with. You knew this, Nick. And this is from somebody, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not against it, baby. If it's truly a situation, because look here, there are different communities that work like that. When there is one man, where it's a polygamous situation, where it is I'm building a community, baby. I'm putting all my wives right here, and we gonna all work together as this. I'm not even all the way against that. All right, hear me now, right here with that. But that's a man that is present amongst all of them. Not here, there, everywhere. You're condoning this behavior, and everybody ain't got it like that, because Ray Ray and Momo and them doing it right down the street. No, Jacqueline, Jacquees, I can name any name. I can name any walk. They're doing this right now, but they don't have that same type of income as you do. ain't gonna flip none to Nick. I just want to lay that out there. Like, zip it up, wrap it up. You shouldn't even have shared that. You shared that you were celibate, and that's fine. You could claim celibacy, you could claim virginity at any point that y'all want to. Is your right to do it. And I don't care what action you took 2 days ago. But baby, you said this, and then 2 more babies coming in. Like, I had a like sector of like toxic men that we even already talked. I can't even give an end to this last one because I got Tommy Sotomayor. I'm saying it again. I conjured his name up last year when we talked about Kevin Samuels, our introduction to Kevin Samuels. Y'all, why did I see Tommy Sotomayor, however you say his name, like assaulting a black woman on them flex and them wackos who hate black, that podcast that everybody seemed to be going on for some reason. Tommy Sotomayor, get into it. He is the staple. He is the foundation to every single. He's the blueprint, one of the blueprints to every single alpha male misogynoir. Kevin Samuels really like took from Tommy Sotomayor's platform, dressed it up, add a little metrosexual to it, and wrapped it up as his own. That's who Tommy Sotomayor is. If y'all seen that of this, it was a black guy choking. I'm like, baby, how you even get back in the mix? Whoa. And this young lady, bless her, however you got there, girl, if y'all keep going on them platforms, baby, I can't feel what are you getting? What clout are you getting from degrading yourself by even allowing your energy to be in certain people's presence? You're not making no stand. You're not coming on there like what are you doing? They're eating off of your energy. Whatever event that is going on, y'all thinking, who is you, baby? Like, no. Don't go to them people platform thinking that you're gonna say she said some truthful stuff. She did. She said, why do you not like black women? Why are you always saying negative things about specifically black women on your platform? Do you have some self-hatred going on? Do you have something going on within, which we all know? We already talked about that. We talked about that. Narcissists, the energy vampires, blah, 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 and the manipulators, people who have their inner child that is hurt and damn near dying. They got to eat off of other people. We talked about it, but she said that to him. And he got in a tizzy and in her face. I don't get it. People feel I'm 6'2", I'm a big girl, I'm strong. I got practice today. My son Taekwondo, he finna get ready to walk up over here. I'm in there too, baby. We Chun-Li in this thing. When I get my little buns in, baby, I'm big body, but nonetheless, I'm a lady. I'm a woman. I don't approach men in a weird way because half of y'all ain't raised right. I'm gonna just say that. I will say that. And I come and y'all know on my platform, I speak about protecting. First off, I speak of as humankind need to get it together and we all need to get on one accord. But then I speak on how my brothers and sisters really going through it. My brothers, some of y'all need to. You see me smiling. Some of y'all really need to get it together. Whole lot of self-hatred going on that I see. Next, babe. So we're going to end right here. Her. Did you hear it? Her. And then we're gonna talk about some other stuff. I ain't getting the metaverse. I ain't start that. I ain't get on Megan and Tory. That one's tricky. I need time with Megan and Tory. Because speaking of, like, I was silent for the most part too because I was going through something similar. I'll say that. To that, I ain't starting. I ain't getting rowdy, baby. I ain't couldn't. But a lot of y'all are not raised right, so I would say that. But my true opinion on it, girl, the truth finna come out, y'all, with a whole bunch of stuff. If it just is, and y'all gonna know the actual truth of things is. Don't nobody give a damn about y'all's plight, about your walk, even if they look like you, skin folk and kinfolk. People are trying to do stuff and have an image. I'm just going to say that both of them, all of them are nuts. Everybody is. But the last one we gonna end on, and this is it. Baby, my Africans that are stuck over there in the Ukraine. What? First off, I don't even want to say that we said the country, so I don't even want to say too much. I'm telling you, I'm surprised that my live is still going. I very much am. They ain't worrying about me right now. But first off, we don't need to step into no WW3 right now, y'all. Let's not do that. Let's chill. Everybody, let's bring it down a couple of notches, because this is really a display of somebody trying to show. This is past fear tactics. We know that, because the way the news is set up, we already know that. But this is a display of power. Okay? We're just going to do that. There's different breakdowns. We got to get into historical factors of how people are in play to do what they're able to do right now. While people ain't scared of nobody right now. Okay? Biden froze accounts here, saying we're going to start there. Baby, Russia ain't stunned y'all. They got partners all over. They got China. They have China. Okay, baby. And you know who China got? All of us. All of us. Just check your sunglasses check them frames you got on right now that you're trying to see, and check my shirt. Baby, they own all of us. Let me look at this microphone real quick. Baby, chill. What's the real? What's the real tea with that? What are we trying to see here? And then I'm going to get to my brothers and sisters at the border. But what is the tea here with this situation that we can? I said a display of power. And look, and we all out of balance with that. We got Miss Ida coming up first. That's their high priestess. There is some stuff going on internally. There are things going on internally that's in play here that may not necessarily show like it is out there. There absolutely is some work being done. Miss Ida about that work, baby. This that high priest. She has the knowledge. She has been calculating. We have been thinking up a storm of things already. You know what I said? And I was just saying this. We are getting things started to put focus over there so that there can be something done over here. And Lovely T brought it up, saying that our type of warfare is different now because we have technology. You know how there have been examples of breaches in security, child, and spyware. They shutting whole cities down and grids. Like, all it takes is hackers to do something. That takes a lot of intellect and intelligence and inside work for that. Baby, Miss Ida about getting that, but there's going to be some type of disruption somewhere in the play. You know, I said power a second ago, and Nine of Baskets came up earlier. This was one of my first, when we first was reading, this came up because I said, I like this. And I spoke specifically about that gate, and with power, that's a lot of strength within that. We got knowledge, we got power, mobility, literal money right there. Very beautiful, fruitful. There's going to be some throw off, babe. I hope it ain't literal power. Y'all done already turned the power off when we went through that freeze. Somebody talked about weather control. I'm hearing more and more people speak about weather control because that is another form. I got about 3 or 4 other vlogs speaking about HAARP, talking about how now somebody's saying, oh, they could have possibly made India flood. But weren't y'all just saying, oh, we brought the rain because there was a drought with the crops? Oh, that was a positive a second ago. Now y'all saying y'all really, baby, we said that. So back to my brothers and sisters there at the border. So now y'all see what's going on? We don't want to be called black. We don't want to be called that. We not. I ain't no color. I'm not that. But do you see how they see you when you are there? I put a post on Instagram and they said, because, people are trying to flee. They're trying to get out. They bombed the international airport If that isn't a attack, like y'all are really trying to halt some stuff there, so people are trying to leave. I was minding my business. But the first thing I see is y'all saying that y'all are saying they're only allowing women, children, men, and then Africans. But there are African women, there are African children. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to need y'all to understand something too when it comes to that. That is not just something that gets started in different, that's how people seeing you right now. Now there are different outlets and outlines. I know Shaka Bars is one who has posted different places that you can call so you can get assistance, so you can get help because that's needed. But when I speak on things like that, I kind of tiptoe around it because I don't want to sound harsh because y'all know I love my people. I'm going to put posts of all other times in different lives I spoke about how it's Monday. Shout out to Papa Legba. Shout out to Papa. And I spoke about that. I was going to post. It was too long. I didn't want to talk about it again, but I want to talk about it again. The times that his energy comes up is when I have to connect the diaspora and let y'all know that we are all networked in this thing. Okay? We need to understand the differences of each other. But when you come here, you need to be on code because they see you a certain way everywhere. And just because even if you are in certain countries, how is the Nigerian government giving love and all this to prayers to Ukraine? But what are y'all doing in Nigeria to your own people? Why are y'all letting them slaughter them people for that Coltrane? Why? We spoke about this mineral before. Why are you allowing this to go on in the Congo now? Like that, I'm gonna keep down. But then people come here and we talk about our things that we are going through, and all you can speak on is the American dream. The American dream don't work like that. It don't work like that. Can y'all please follow? I spoke about him earlier. His name, if you understand, Jason Black really talks, because I'm being sweet about it. I'm being nice. If we don't get on code here, then there will be some strife going on. If we do not all understand the plights that are going on with other people, I'm gonna say that too. That's that empathy got to set in. Because I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, I came here and the Americans were being rude to me and I don't need my Americans to just sit up. Oh, when I was growing up, the Africans with tea, like they said we were dumb. I don't want to hear that, baby, because that's how it was programmed. Respectively, wherever you're from, there's a stereotype. I date outside my whatever, baby. I date outside whatever. And I hear the stereotype oozing from people of things that they have learned from their mothers, from TV, from whatever. Y'all know media lies, baby. Girl, don't get me started on media. I got my whole 3-part series thing. Look at that. There is not an American dream. It is a facade, even for the Americans. But they don't even understand that. Look, y'all, I know I just focus on my brothers and my sisters here. But even that part of society, they want to do away with you too. That American dream you think you working up to. It is a different type of manifest. This the Matrix, baby. You got to make the most of this. Of this reality, of this world. Like, I would like if we could like stop killing the earth because we got to live on this. I would like some of my generations to be on it. Like some of the animals, like let them stay. They're good for the ecosystem. But my people, can we get on one accord? I'm just saying. I'm getting my stuff together. You know, I'm just minding my business. I'm just minding my business. But that was an example for you. They're not letting y'all, they disregarding your life as we speak during a time of crisis. But when we said that on a day-to-day basis, kind of drawn out, it's kind of overthrown because we weren't dressed a certain way or we don't have it. Like, no. It's literally your melanin. Come on, baby. Come on. Help them people. Help all them people. Cut the war. Let's not. I sound like a hippie right now. I really sound like a hippie, y'all. It was Rona's, and then literally it was that. Y'all, this terrible with the tea. Uh-oh. Look at that. I'm just on time. My baby done came home from school too and everything. Let me let him in the house, baby. Hold on. Shoot. Baby. That got me started. That got me started, y'all. Hold on 1 second, baby. Shoot. Yeah, pull out your stuff. See that? Right on time. Y'all, I am El Roche, this Tara with the T. We'll get more. We just see how things kind of unfold, yeah. Because I think that there are other things that are going to come into play. That's what I'm going to say that don't even have anything to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But time is going to tell because it literally went from we we going through we in a panorama, right? Y'all do know we in a panorama. A panini. Say one. Go ahead. It's something else. Uh-oh. Plug that back. Plug this back. Plug that back. Yeah. So I turn my light back on. And then hit that. Where? Right here. Look right here. Right. Right. There it is. Just like that. Y'all know we still in that, but how are we going from that crisis? Now we're really finna step right into WW3. People also said stock up on things. Baby, I don't knock no hoarders to this day. They had the shows, they had the blueprints for everybody. They had bunkers and they had their water supply and food to last for 20, 30 years. When a zombie, whatever, I don't know what the next chapter is. But nonetheless, we're going to call this part 1. We're going to get back to it. All right. Again, this is Tara with the T. Catch me on Instagram too as well. That's the same thing, El Roche. You can catch that down there. Catch some of my old content as well. And I'll get back to y'all later. Bye.